North Pole, folks. It's all
No,
it's
not
all
tundra,
water.
but ice.
Ice,
Well,
but
frozen
water.
poles.
But no, but it's water now. It's black water
Right,
with
before you couldn't sail your ship through.
Yeah, well, thanks for tuning in. I think we're tuning off. We're live tonight, Friday, February 1st, 2008, with Paula Gloria and Dean Lauren. I'm Frank Craven, broadcasting out of M&N Studios in Manhattan, thinking about what's ailing here in America. The theme is about torture, trying to educate Lucasian Americans that we can't admit to this, and why is our government allowing such a thing to happen? I don't know.
I'd like to make one comment. I think it's very important that we look at Puerto Rico, because right now they are nationalizing, no, not nationalizing, privatizing the water and the beaches, just like they're doing the waterfront in Manhattan. You are no longer able to put a water irrigation, water collection system on your roof in Puerto Rico to collect the rainwater, nor are they issuing rebuilding permits or repair permits for the bungalows that are on the beaches, so like in Cabo Rojo and other areas that are near.
Why? To control the people.
And you know what a big hit...
The hotels are taking
You know
beaches.
what something that's racing up in hits on YouTube is a shanty town in Southern California. 350 families are sharing 2 hoses, no electricity, no sewage. Shanty towns.
Right, there's a lot
Because
of people have been sleeping under bridge. Bloomberg, hello, we got 39,000 homeless people in New York City alone. How can you be a multi-billionaire?
So I say to be more effective, look at the 9/11 TV fakery. Hold yourselves together and get that information out, because we need to understand the media has not served us well.
Now, interesting, the point came up about Bloomberg today, and I think this goes into the whole Mukasey issue, is that just 2 years ago, we were able to shift our whole debt when New York City collapsed from 1974 onto the state. So Bloomberg was able to shift, although he'll be credited with lowering New York's
Taxes.
deficit for debt, he shifted it to the state. So he shifted it from New York City's pensions all the way to the entire population of New York State.
Wow.
And now we're still facing another
crisis
crash.
with the whole
Yeah, he's a real
state.
monster. He is multi-billionaire. He makes more money and interest on his portfolio than we'll probably see in a lifetime. And we have to step
And they're
over homeless people everywhere. What kind of mayor is that?
And they're driving the farmers out of business, the dairy farmers.
The small farmers, yeah, the small farmers. They're not getting subsidies. Carter, where are you?
They can't have raw milk. If people...
Yeah, raw milk is illegal. That's very cancer healing.
Yeah.
But it's interesting because I believe that there is enough evidence to show that Bloomberg is the silent financier behind Giuliani and Partners. He's now going, he's there building the bunkers for all of the Middle East magnates, like in Jordan and everything. And so we've seen Bloomberg.
Bunkers for the Middle East magnets? You mean when everything blows up, they go underground?
Right.
And they're going to weather it out?
Or these regimes come after them.
Or the regimes come after them?
Yes.
Wow. So that there's like a revolution, an uprising, and then they just go under?
Well, Israel always felt it was in the middle of surrounded in enemies.
Yeah.
Right.
But that's ridiculous. They should be, we're surrounded in friends, and we're coming in a new 2012 conscience, and they'll forget, what are we fighting for? We're all brothers and sisters.
Here's the point, Frank, that I think brings us back to torture. Bloomberg first bought himself into the Democrats with Sandy Weil and Vernon Jordan. That was in 1998. Then he bought himself into the GOP, and that was with Giuliani. And now he has bought himself into the military complex in building these so-called military safe houses under the Giuliani and Partners banner. So now you see how he's moving. He's moving through each sector, and of course, now that he's in the military sector, now we come back to torture. So we are going to see, of course, Commissioner Kelly go off. We can expect police brutality now. We can expect an increase in domestic terrorism by our government, which is what the Bill of Rights was to protect us from.
Right, they love terrorism and the police state.
The people that have been studying the TV fakery, one of the comments they made was that murders are more common than blowjobs.
No, you know what TV fakery, you showed me a video tonight. What I think was the most brilliant part of the whole issue is that when there is a live footage that is real, you can see the smog in New York on both sides of the tower. And when the video footage is faked, One side of the towers is smog filled and the other side is crystal blue skies, which tells me if you live in New York, and I was there.
No, I was there. I saw the cloud was blowing into Brooklyn.
It was smog. No, this is behind the towers. This is from New Jersey.
Oh.
This is the heat wave and the smog. On that day, if we look at the smog index, they're screwed. See, nobody has looked at the smog index that day on September 11th, 2001, because the smog index would counteract the entire blue picture on the video.
Wasn't that brilliant, the guy who called in? He just, did you hear the caller that called in?
I missed him.
He was good.
I was watching.
It's 5 after 10. Are we taping now? And we're not live anymore, right?
We're not live, but we got to wrap up soon, Frank.
Are we still taping?
Okay.
Yes.
All right,
I'll
well,
put
fine.
it up on YouTube.
Well, thank you. Let's wrap this up. And
why do you suppose we haven't been killed when these other people are very paranoid with the 9/11?
why we haven't been killed?
Hundreds of thousands of
God
young
bless
people.
us. We pray for peace.
Because
No,
I'm a
they're saying-
Republican district leader, and I support.
We're on the God Squad.
I believe we can achieve these ends without the means that they're utilizing now. I believe we can do it with peace. I believe we could do it with trade.
Yeah, we'll do it with love and diplomacy. God bless us. We want peace in the
we
world.
don't need the
Thank you, Rich
Waterboard.
Guerrero, for helping us tonight. I'm
Thanks,
Frank
you
Craven
guys.
with
I love
Paula Gloria and Dean Lauren.
Dean.
Thanks for tuning in to What's Ailing Healing
It's a
America.
love fest on
Farther
the
down the
vertical
rabbit
of
hole.
life.
All we are saying is give peace a chance.
That's really nice.
Yes.
Really is
I
nice.
think we should do the Beach Boys video with waterboarding. Yes, now get it down. Everybody's going down. It's a Mukasey town.
All right. Thank you, Rich.
Thank you, Rich. We were just wonderful. I just,
So
you know, I
for
was
those of
upstairs
you who are
watching
following the
Nick's video.
stream, I sent you
And
an
they are
email that
giving
we
her
changed
such
the
a push
telephone
now.
number. We got a good show here, and I'll post it. And sorry if it didn't work out for those of you who wanted to call in.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I wish Pink, you know, we should get Pink in the studio. She is off the hook.
Who's Pink?
The singer Pink.
Oh.
Oh my God, she did an excellent video on Bush showing poverty and saying, why aren't you doing Mr. President? You know, and she's like addressing the poverty in the United States.
Have you ever seen Harold Shadow's Binary Economics?
No, I have
It
not.
talks about capital distribution. Most of our wealth
Because
comes
we transcended
technologically. It comes
You don't
not
have to take the
from
mics
labor.
out, Frank.
Don't take the mics out? Why
No,
not?
you don't have to take the mics out.
Why not?
We're going to do another show.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, I love porno.
Rudy Giuliani just called. He wants to know when the blonde's going to take her clothes off.
I love to watch. You know I know Mukasey.
Actually, he wants to know when the brunette's going to take his clothes off.
You know I know Mukasey personally. He was the judge on my case.
He was?
Yeah, Martin Luther King case, the Stevens versus
He was the guard
Giuliani.
in the back room?
No, that was Katzman. That was on the appeal. Mukasey dismissed our case after he got rid of our pro bono. We asked for a pro bono lawyer. He says, yeah, I'm going to give you one. We found out he canceled it without telling us.
Wow.
Yeah, that's really down and dirty. I mean, here he is. He's got 3 retarded kids in front of him.